We are officially 2 days away from our first ever archery elk hunt. Coy and I are gonna be heading out to Montana, and I'm super stoked. We're gonna be out here shooting tonight. We got the gear on, just kind of getting ready and practicing with what it's gonna be like in the field, and I couldn't be more excited. How are you?
I'm getting pretty pumped up.
Yeah?
We got about 48 hours till we leave right now.
Yep.
Leaving at 2 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yep.
Got about a 15-hour drive ahead of us. And tomorrow at work, I'm definitely just gonna be anxious all day.
All
Can't even
day.
just stop jittering, just waiting to go.
Yep.
But
We got about, what, 2 weeks out there?
about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks go.
Yep.
Try to get us a couple bull elk and maybe a big muley if we see one.
Exactly. I have a general elk tag in my pocket. You have?
I got the general big game combo.
So
no special draw, but we're definitely gonna go hunt some public land and
Yep.
try to get us a big bull elk.
Yep, that's for sure. I'm excited. We got the cameraman rolling. It should be a good trip. Hope you guys enjoy the video. For all the marbles. Big old bull at 85, Coy.
That's a dead elk.
Oh, forgot.
Hey, you forgot to move your pin. Good job.
Shot.
Yes.
Shot underneath him, boys.
Yeah, I didn't look it so good.
That's a missed opportunity at a 7x7.
That's what happens when you don't change your sight.
Hey, just ask your brother about that.
See all these down here? I've added to the collection. Look at that. Not even broke. What are the odds? Let's go.
Yeah.
The essentials.
Breakfast drinks the champions right here.
Stop at the old KT before we got too far to the west. They just don't exist out there, you know? Figured we'd stop, get a little coffee, get a little snack for the morning, and be on our way out west.
Do you need a double shot or what?
Yeah. Why not, right?
I'm going triple.
Diving in for a breakfast sandwich.
Man, it's been 5 hours on the road already. These guys have been sleeping the whole entire time. Haven't said a peep. Okay, maybe that's a lie. Caden hasn't shut up yet.
Your coffee kicking in, Coy?
I'd say the triple shot's working very well. I haven't even blinked, I don't think. We've been on the road for 5 hours now, 5.5. We got about 9 hours left in the cabin. We're making great time. We're gonna get out there just in time, maybe do a little glassing.
little gas.
Little gassing.
That triple shot's getting. Whew. Gonna start twitching.
Running on 2 hours of sleep right now. Oh, this is what hunting's all about. Love it. If you guys haven't bought a hat yet, go buy a hat.
see if we can find any elk and make a plan for the morning. What do you think of that bear, Coy?
That was a big bear.
I'm just like glassing, all of a sudden I'm like, holy smoke.
Just came right out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We seen a doe down there, mule doe. Everything but an elk tonight. That was a big bear. I bet you it was pushing 400.
Yeah.
I bet, at least.
Here we go, morning number one. Like a half hour late, typical for morning one, but we'll see what we can find this morning.
She's a little old. Drew Monkwood.
Ended up seeing two hunters about 300-400 yards on the other ridge from us. So I think now we're probably just gonna kind of walk the bottom of this canyon back and take a break from this spot, go find a new spot to target this afternoon and this evening. Well, we're going to chase elk up on this mountainside on the south side of this storm. We left the GoPro in the mountains over there, and it looks like it's gonna get just stormed on hardcore. But it should be a pretty cool video.
Well, looks like he's just a spike, so we'll have to let this one go, but pretty dang close seeing an elk first day.
I think, is he in velvet?
He is in velvet. Spike in velvet. Well, might call our quits for the night here. It's getting pretty dark, and we're gonna watch him probably till dark and see what happens, and see if anything else pops out around the area.
We got up here right away this morning on this little hillside flat. We're gonna kind of sit and wait and see if we can hear anything before we make a move or start to do any calling. It's a really nice morning, mid-40s, a little foggy. We're gonna see if we can locate an elk here this morning and put a game plan together.
The elk are gonna be right in here. Yeah. So you just go sit right in the church or something and just wait.
Might as well just wait for him.
We just heard our first bull elk of Montana, dude. Let's go. Shh. Hear that? Let's go. We gotta get set up now. Yeah.
We haven't heard those elk in quite a while now, but I think we're just gonna kind of keep walking this ridge top around, maybe occasionally doing a little bit of calling, but I think we'll kind of stay in here the rest of the day, maybe into the evening. For now, we're just gonna kind of keep walking, explore a new area, and seeing if we can find more sign that these elk are frequently using this spot. can't see more than 20 yards in here. We have now been on this mountain for 13 hours. It's been a heck of a day, man.
Put on a lot of miles today. Seen a lot of fresh sign.
Yeah, we did find a really good spot where we think a pretty good bull is living right now, so that's a good sign for the rest of the week.
It's kind of nice. Take the last couple of days, scout a little bit. If we happen to get on a bull, we got on a bull.
Yeah.
We know some new ground now, so we're excited for the week to come.
Yeah, the next week should be fun, but if that's all the action for tonight, we're gonna leave it at that, but if there's anything else, we'll show you. Here we go. Morning number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We're gonna go kill one this morning.
You ready? Let's do it. Let's go. Day 4. Good luck, boys. Let's go. Day 4. Close enough.
This morning was definitely not ideal. We got up to the top of the mountain and kind of waited around for probably a half hour, 45 minutes. And then we decided to bugle, and we heard a bugle back, but it's definitely not a real elk. We decided that it wasn't worth our time to stay up there any longer, so we just got back to the truck, and now we're gonna try to find a new spot. Started stalking up in here to this point where we're gonna sit tonight, and we thought we kicked maybe an elk up or got our wind, but it's just a cow. Not a cow elk, a cow, like big old black Angus. We made it to our glassing spot for the evening. It's pretty windy up here right now, but down in the bottom it's pretty calm. I think we're just gonna sit here for the rest of the night and see if we can spot anything. slipped in here on that bull that we spotted last night. And we figured if we could get as close as we could to where we thought he was and set up, and we did, and sure enough, he ran in.
Came right in. We just came in from the spot we did not expect him to.
Setup was off.
Setup was off. They said one of the #1 mistakes is the wrong setup, and we're finding that out the hard way about every setup we've had so far.
But it's still really cool this morning, cloudy. I think we're just gonna kind of keep walking through the woods every half mile, kind of do a sequence and maybe get lucky.
See what happens, see if we can get one to talk. They're a little quiet today, but I think they're gonna be moving like Carson said, so.
Stay tuned, maybe we'll get the next one. As you can see, we're in like Rub City here. We got a lot of elk sign, a lot of fresh sign. What we're gonna do is set up about 50 to 75 yards apart. Coy's gonna call. That was a nightmare.
Oh, it's just going to walk. Carson and I are currently 2 feet apart from each other, and my head is below his knees. She is steep. Not a lot of elk sign in here.
I wonder why.
This is kitty cat country.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, I dropped my bow today coming down the mountain, so I definitely need to shoot it here tonight just to make sure. We're gonna take a few shots, make sure I can still hit the target. Well, she's a little bit to the right. I ended up moving at 4 clicks, and the last 3 rounds have been pretty dang center, other than me missing a little bit, and it's getting really dark here. I can't quite see the target anymore, so we should be good to go. But I'm glad I shot my bow, that's for sure.
We got our camp chef going here
Oh yeah.
after an unsuccessful day.
Hey, I thought it was successful.
Well, we did call in a bull, but
30 yards.
somebody didn't want to shoot him.
Honestly, the bull was just too majestic to want to shoot. There's no way I could do it. It was just...
I thought you were gonna say it was too small.
Yeah, it was too small, actually. I was waiting for a 7-point, but...
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Settle for it was beef steak instead of elk steak.
Yeah, these are supposed to be elk steak here, but
Sadly, there was no way to film that elk. He was there about long enough for all of us to look and see that it was giant, and then he was gone. So
Beautiful 6-point, the one we seen last night.
yep.
Kind of sucks. So we really blew it on the setup. But hey, I guess they say every day is a learning experience. If you don't learn something new every day, then you're doing life wrong.
we're gonna need some headlights because we're going up Cougar Canyon.
You made it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
He's a 6x.